Oh. It never gets old.
It never does. And it could be a problem if you're looking to top your next holiday party.
Ooh.
See what I did there?
Yes,
Maria is here to show us how to chill our beverages in style with a DIY top hat ice bucket.
Yes, because I am very chill.
You're chill.
I'm very chill.
Yes, you are.
Yes. But so I was actually inspired by the Kenneth of the Wingardeth, to quote Orly.
Nice.
I like that. No, Ken, I'm constantly inspired by. But one of my favorite DIYs of his that he's done of all time is the Nutcracker.
Everybody
And-
loves Nutcracker.
Yes,
He's
and
impressive.
Very impressive. And you know, I actually grew up collecting nutcrackers, and my husband did as well. So we have them around our house during the holidays. And I did, if you remember, I did a tablescape with nutcrackers as well. So
It's beautiful.
just, you know, transitioning that into another Christmas decoration because you can keep with theme. And then if we want to look at our beautiful setup over
These are
here,
gorgeous.
and then we have the snowman top hat as
This
well.
is the
I love
snowman
that
one, right?
one.
Yes, and
And
don't
the
they look
other is
very
the top
chic
hat.
and elegant, but they're
Yeah.
actually very
the
simple.
Nutcracker, yeah.
And easy to make. What do we need?
Okay, so we'll start right here. The sort of,
The
of
ice
course,
bucket.
So we're
the
doing,
ice bucket.
We're doing the top hat one first.
We're going to do the
right?
top hat
Okay.
one first. Yeah, so this is just a black ice bucket. And you can actually, well, you just saw over there, you can spray paint the top if you want to leave the top
So it
on.
would look
You know,
just like
when
this
you,
there.
yeah, when you need it. But what's really cool about this is, oh, sorry, I went ahead already. I'm going to talk about the materials first. So this, and then some charger plate for our plate, and then some just some like little adornments
Bits
that
and
we're going to
bobs.
do. Yeah, you have a lot of freedom with that. And then, of course, like E6000, because the world does not go on without E6000.
Right.
And, or a glue gun. And then it's kind of the same thing with this guy. We have our little adornments here, and then another black ice bucket with some different detail that we'll talk about.
Okay.
And your labeled scissors.
Because
If
it
they
wouldn't
were
be
not- it
a
wouldn't be
segment with
of yours.
Maria without.
And I love the fabric.
Oh,
These are
yeah.
for
I
fabric.
appreciate-
Cut
I
Don't
appreciate
get
that.
them confused.
No, do
and
not.
so now I can jump back into the DIY that I was already
Would you
excited
do a
to start.
plastic charger?
I would do a
Okay.
plastic charger,
Yeah.
yeah. But what's cool about this is, okay, bottom of your hat.
There we
You're
go.
already done. And so then what you want to do is take your E6000.
Was it black?
It was already black, but
It was?
you could spray paint it, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
So, and then just, load up the E6000 right
Yeah, and
there.
since there's no food on it, you don't have to worry about it. Most
Exactly.
questioning
So
that when
then
you
what
paint
you
stuff,
do-
is it edible?
Exactly. So you put this on there,
Okay.
and then you could use a glue gun. So this would take 24 hours to dry,
Okay.
Yeah.
or you can use a glue gun. But the E6000 is a little bit
Gonna keep
more.
it together.
Yeah, gonna keep it together. But what's cool about this is you use your muscle and. Hold that down.
Hold it.
Oh,
Oh,
there you
my
go.
muscles. Yes. So then you take that out, and then you have your hat right there.
All right.
And we'll talk more about this guy in a minute. But so you have this, and then all you do is decorate it. So
Oh,
you
right,
have
you
this
go off of
over
that in
here.
place, right?
Oh well, thank you, Mark.
So I imagine you wouldn't suggest getting a nice ice bucket. You would get one as
You know what? These are
inexpensively as
really
possible.
inexpensive, and yeah, exactly. Because you know what? You're making it look really fancy, and when it's really just something simple. And then what I did was I used the foam. Little sheets
Right.
to make the holly, and I like using those because then you can add like little detailing in there. And then
Yeah.
these are just the foam balls that you can find at any craft supply store or online.
What I love about doing the stuff in Christmas corner this time of year, it's things that you go, oh, that'd be so cute to have, but
Yes.
oh, I only have a week to get things together.
Exactly. and then
Every
you run out of
single
time.
year, it's the same
It's the
story.
same
It
thing.
sneaks up on you every year, and you go,
Yes.
"Oh my gosh, where's the time?"
It is smart to start planning now, definitely. And
Yeah,
this is something
'cause you
you
can
could
use this
make
year after year.
Exactly. And like, so what I did here was a little bit more playful,
Yeah.
and the one by you, Mark, is very chic. I just used
Yeah.
the fake holly that you can
Yep.
get, in abundance at the craft
Yeah.
supply
This
store,
one here with
and then just used a ribbon that I folded over, and actually like a thicker ribbon for that.
so
So then,
easy.
of course, let it dry for 24 hours.
Okay.
It's
Move this.
E6000.
Now
Out of the
this
way.
one over here.
So, I was inspired by Ken for this guy here. So what was cool about this one that I really liked was it already had some gold detailing. And
Yeah.
so with the gold detail, it made me think of the Nutcracker hat. And I
Sure.
instantly was like, oh my gosh, I can do 2 different kinds of hats and go with the Nutcracker theme.
Sure.
If you can't find the hat like this, you can use your gold detailing like this. There's a gold ribbon, and
There
you
you
can
go.
just glue that on if you wanted
Easy.
to like that. But since we have this, I will turn it around and
Oh,
da-da-da-da.
I love it.
So I took this off in the similar way that I did with the
The other
snowman
hand.
Other
one.
one.
Yep,
And you
just
know what
pull
I
it apart.
did? Yeah, just like this. But I made it into a brim of the hat. I didn't even have to glue it on. I just squeezed it on and it stuck on there. And then And then this is scrapbook paper that I just glued on, some rope, and then you just finish off with
What is
the.
that guy? Styrofoam?
So that's the same styrofoam ball that Ken used on his. edges, and want to make sure not to spray paint styrofoam because it'll just disintegrate.
Yes.
So you want to, use some acrylic craft paint
Oh,
for
okay.
that.
And
I was
hot
gonna
glue
say, I
also
saw-
makes it
And then-
disintegrate, doesn't it?
Well, this one, it actually stuck on just
was
fine.
okay?
But yeah, you can use some E6000 if you have the time as well. And then you just add your adornments and you are set. And I love that it was, this also doesn't come in gold, you can spray paint it gold.